What is going on, everyone? Today is Friday, April 9th, 2021. Another episode of Talking That Talk with Krieger and Kiefer. You know the whole spiel, the whole intro. We're going to get into it. Try and knock this bad boy out so we can get on with our Friday night. We'll start off with a recap of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll move into a Cubs midweek recap, and then we will go looking forward Friday through Tuesday. So we'll start on Tuesday. The Bulls knocked off the Pacers 113-97. Vucevic had a hell of a fucking game. 32 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists. Zach LaVine had he didn't have a good scoring game, but the rebounds and the assists were there. He had two really big buckets down the stretch to kind of put the dagger in it. They've been playing well. They finally figured some shit out. I feel like Vucevic is
Jalen.
finally getting into what he needs to do. And I think Zach LaVine's learning to share the ball a little bit more, and I think he's liking it because it's forcing it's forcing the defense to play more on Vucevic down low, and it gives LaVine the more of the either or either the catch and shoot or just immediately get the ball and drive to the fucking lane. Um,
He can breathe
so it's
easier
good
on
to see that.
offense.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Sixers stay hot, beat the Celtics 106-96. The Celtics have been sucking as of late. Embiid had his best game back from that knee injury. 35 points, 6 boards, 1 assist. I mean, even without him, they were still kicking ass.
Yeah, they still did really well
Sixers
without
have a
him.
really good team.
Oh yeah, I think if I mean it's still early in the East is kind of a toss up. But if they stay healthy,
the team to beat.
they're gonna be they're gonna be the team to beat. Um, the Warriors pulled it off late. It's 122-121. Curry had 41, 6 boards, 4 assists. Um, he had a massive game. Giannis had a pretty good game as well. Um, in the end, or no, actually, did Giannis play? He didn't play.
I don't think so.
No, he didn't play. Um, but in the end, the Warriors ended up pulling it off. Big win for them. Just a confidence booster beating Milwaukee.
Yep. And then we'll jump into Wednesday. Nets ball at the Pelicans 139-111. Kyrie and LaMarcus combined for 46. KD had a pretty impressive first game back in over a month. 17 points, 5 of 5 from the field.
Yeah, he's on restricted minutes still, isn't he?
Yeah, he probably will be for a couple weeks, which isn't a bad thing because a healthy KD is great for them. And then Suns knocked off the Jazz 117-113 in a battle of the 1 and 2 seeds in the West thus far. Mitchell's 41 was not quite enough. That Chris Paul led team has been looking good of late. I mean, they've been looking good all season, but you can tell the chemistry and all that's finally coming together.
We'll move on.
They'll be a team to beat in the playoffs.
Yeah, especially if the Lakers aren't fully equipped with all their weapons and stuff. We'll move on to Thursday. Bulls offense continues as they beat the Raptors 122-113. LaVine finished with 22, 13 assists, and 6 boards. That was the game that I was talking about earlier where he had the 2 big shots down the stretch. He really could not find the fucking basket at all in the first half. I think he had like 6 points. But you like to see him have those 13 assists. He's always flirting with around 6 or 7. Sometimes 8 or 9. He'll pull off the double digits every once in a while. But seeing that 13 assists off of a pretty good game against the Pacers with assists, it's good to see that. Chris Boucher from Toronto finishes with 38 and 19.
One of those.
So
he went nuts. Nobody went nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Heat beat the defending champs. Rematch last year's final, 110-104. Lakers continue to struggle without their top star. It's obvious. I mean, they played them tough, but they just don't have that scoring presence, defensive presence that you get with LeBron and AD. It's hard. They've been struggling.
I mean, who even takes the ball up for them?
Kuzma,
Rondo,
Schroeder, Rondo's in as the Clipper. KCP and Drummond as
yeah.
mostly all that.
Drummond got hurt though.
He's back last night.
Well, that's good.
Excuse me.
Speaking of the Clippers, they pulled away late to take the dub over the Suns, 113-103.
No really outstanding performances there.
Yeah, it was just an all-around. Everyone had a pretty decent game. And then the Blackhawks took a pretty big loss against the Stars. They lost 5-1 Thursday night. They did make a trade. I'm not sure exactly what the trade was, but it wasn't super important. I think just some forward or I don't know. Who else? With that being said, we'll move into the Cubs midweek recap.
So with these on Friday, we'll do. Both days we'll look at the games that were played from last video to now, and then we'll look from this video to the next video. So we'll go Tuesday to Tuesday. Milwaukee, obviously Tuesday night, jumped out on them early. It's 3-0 in the first inning with that home run. They lost 4-0. Adbert got roughed up early, but like we said, we talked about, settled in, but he just didn't get any support from the bats. I think they had, one hit, 2 hits?
Yeah, I mean, we were watching the game right after we got done with the podcast, and as soon as we turned it on, it was 3-0 already.
Yeah.
And I literally said, Adbert's gonna throw a fucking gem the rest of the night, a gem.
He looked good,
and he did. He threw a pretty good game. I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to see him pitch next week. I think he's got to get the start against Milwaukee this week, or maybe he has the last game of the Pirates series. I don't know. Wednesday, Cubs dropped their second straight in extras. They lost 4-2. Jock joined the home run Cub for the Cubbies. The home run club for the Cubbies. In the bottom of the 8th to tie it at 1, he was fucking lit when he hit that homer. Immediately, as soon as he hit it, looked back at the dugout, started screaming. Had a chance to at least, put some runs on the board in the bottom of the 10th.
Bases loaded.
Hap left the bases loaded to end the game. Again, good pitching performance. Not great.
They didn't get their first hit until the 8th inning.
Yeah, they just gotta. We're seeing a lot of what happened towards the end of last year.
They're seeing a lot of pitches, but they're not putting the ball in play.
And that's always concerning. I mean, you love the walks. You love to see them, but you got to swing the bat. I mean,
if you don't, the main problem is they're seeing a lot. Obviously, I see a strike, but you got to come to a point where I got runners on. The first pitch that I get that I like, I'm fucking swinging.
Right, and they take a lot of pitch. I mean, you can't blame them because if they were swinging, being aggressive, and hitting,
it'd be the opposite.
Hitting for
pitches. Yeah.
Right, and so I mean, there's no happy medium. We're always going to complain about fucking something. Regardless, at the end of the day, the Cubs need to get more than 2 or 3 hits in a fucking game.
Yep.
With that lineup, I mean, they should get 2-3 hits out of the 3 and 4 hole. That's like. I don't know. There was a stat that the rest of the pitchers in the MLB are batting better than the Cubs starting lineup. So, yeah, it was tough. It was tough to see those 2 games.
Bats came alive yesterday. 11 hits, 4 runs.
Oh yeah,
all off the home runs. Javi fucking golfed one out. I think it was less than a foot off the ground or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was a shot too.
2-run home
run. He knew it.
KB hit one in the top. It was at the top of the first, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
First at bat, he played really well yesterday. Rizzo finally cracked one later on in the game. Arrieta looked phenomenal again. Kimbrel continues to shove. He's got like 4 2/3 innings pitched, and I don't think he's given up a hit. I'm gonna knock on wood, but he looks good so far.
Arrieta, he got into some trouble in a couple innings, but he classic Arrieta worked his way out of the jams. I know he had a second. Yeah, he had a second and third, with 1 out and ended up getting out of it when that game was still close. Friday, sitting at 4-3 right now. We had an off day today. Get a little bit of rest for everyone. Get some fresh legs for tomorrow to finish the series up against the Pirates. Zach Davies is going to get the bump. Against Mitch Keller. It's going to start at 6:35. Going to be a night game in Pittsburgh. Those are always fun. Love to see the background of the water and the bridge and just Pittsburgh itself. Hopefully the bats continue. Should be a good pitching matchup. We'll see. Trevor Williams fucking dealt last time he was out. So we'll see. You know, he's facing his former team. I'm sure that'll give him some motivation. So I'm hoping he goes in there, especially coming off an off day. I'm hoping he goes in there tomorrow night.
He pitches Sunday. He pitches Sunday.
Ah, you're right. God damn it.
Davies pitched well his first start, and Williams both did. But yeah, hopefully their early success last week continues to roll this week.
You're right.
Sunday, 105 first pitch. That wraps up the series of the Pirates. Then they travel to Milwaukee, where the first two games, 7:40 start time, Monday and Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Cubs to be decided pitching wise. I'm sure it'll be Monday will probably be Adbert. Tuesday probably Hendricks. So, but Tuesday we it does seem like we're gonna see Woodruff again. I need to hit him. Hopefully,
it's just unfortunate, you know. They have such a good fucking lineup, and they just struggle to hit the ball, and I don't understand it. And it's not like they're taking a lot of pitches or seeing a lot of pitches. They're just not putting the ball in play. Or if they do put it in play, it's little piss shots to fucking short.
They are having bad luck with hard hit balls though.
Yeah. They are. If they are getting a hold of the ball, they're hitting them right fucking to them.
Yep.
We will look forward Friday through Thursday.
We'll just do
through Friday through Tuesday.
I'll go Friday. He'll go Saturday. I'll go Sunday. He'll go Monday. Friday tonight we got the Grizzlies take on the Knicks at 7:30 on NBA TV, followed by the Wizards and the Warriors at 10. Bulls and Hawks at 8 o'clock. Hawks lost last night, and the Bulls have won 2 in a row. Looking to continue that. We will talk back Tuesday with those.
Saturday we got a pretty good matchup. Lakers going to be traveling to Brooklyn playing the Nets at 8:30 on ABC. And then the Blackhawks play first of a 2-game series against the Columbus Blue Jackets at 7 o'clock. That's going to be an away game for them. And then we did already touch with the Cubs at the Pirates Saturday night.
And then to Sunday, we got Celtics, Nuggets, struggling Celtics, the surging Nuggets. Nuggets are 7-0 since they got Aaron Gordon. Mm-hmm. They play at 3 o'clock on NBA TV. Woo! Bulls travel to Minnesota, take on the Wolves. 8 o'clock. And then last game on NBA TV, the Heat go to Portland to face the Trailblazers. That should be a really good game. Some pretty good matchups this weekend in the NBA. And the Cubs, 105 start. Trevor Williams versus JT Brubaker.
Then we will finish it off with a Monday. Lakers Knicks. LA versus New York, 7:30 on ESPN. Monday night, the Bulls travel to Memphis. They will play the Grizzlies at 9 o'clock. And then the Nuggets and the Warriors will play on the West Coast at 10 p.m. on ESPN. And then the Blackhawks have that second game against the Blue Jackets. Hopefully they're still continue to play well. Hopefully. And then Cubs open up that series against the Brewers at 7:40.
With that being said, though, you got anything?
No, that's it. Continue to show some love, and we'll take it easy.
See you guys on Tuesday. Have a good weekend.